Hello everybody out there, and welcome to the Mega Haul. Now you guys know I do a weekly comic book haul, but this is 300. This is the 300 comic review celebration. So over the past month, I've myself, Michael, Cindy, and my mom actually too donated a little bit of money. First of all, I want to thank Cindy, Michael, and my mom. Well, Cindy and Mike are here. I want to thank both of you for contributing to this Mega Haul.
You're
really
welcome.
Appreciate all the money.
Welcome.
So the three of us plus a little donation from, like I said, my mom. We got a nice amount of things, and as this is extras, because most of it is, as you can see, some of it's comic books. You'll be surprised at what else you're going to be seeing in this Mega Haul. So let's start with the comics. There were two comics from, I believe they're from AP Entertainment. One is 16-bit zombies. The other one is 8-bit zombies. Both covers really interested me, and both stories looked interesting. So I decided to grab both of those. I believe they were on sale for how much are they originally? And then I'll tell you. Yeah, they were on sale, 50% off. Now you guys know from the indie review we just did that we are now getting Ninjak physically. So we are at issue number 5. So I went back and got Ninjak number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So we officially now are up to date with all of the Ninjak series, since it's the newest series that's come out of Valiant and the youngest. So it's easier to catch up. Now we did get something else from Valiant. We got these really unique covers. They came out during Armor Hunters. We got the chromium covers for Armor Hunters number 1, Armor Hunters Bloodshot number 1, Armor Hunters Harbinger number 1, Unity number 8, and Exo Man of War issue 26. We reviewed all of these digitally on the indie review. But I love chromium covers, and when I saw that Valiant did this for the first month of Armor Wars, I really wanted to grab, or Armor Hunters, I really wanted to grab those books. They were really, I believe they were cover price really, I think $1 more. So anyway, now we got some trade paperbacks. First one I got is from IDW, G.I. Joe Cobra Civil War. I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan. I don't review the books as of yet on my channel or anywhere. At some point I will. I feel like I started reading in the middle, and it took me a while to really get a gist of what was going on in G.I. Joe. So I kind of feel like I'm still too noobish with the series to really give a serious and legit review. Maybe if another number 1 comes out at some point, I'll try, or maybe I'll do a review of Cobra Civil War. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's Cobra Civil War. Now, I had a question from one of a really good friend of mine who's been messaging me back or emailing me back and forth on Yahoo. I got emails. I'm not going to give the last name because I don't know if this person wants me to give the last name, but his name is Larry. And when Justice League issue 1 came out, he asked me what the major difference between Justice League of America, or JLA number 1, what the major difference was between that and the older incarnations of just JLA. Originally, I was going to do a compare and contrast / review for the Justice League trade paperbacks. Unfortunately, we ran out of time this weekend. Some videos that we planned for this weekend are actually going to bleed into the week and next weekend. So there are a few videos, unfortunately, I could not get to this weekend, but I will still do them the following weekend. So Larry, I will get you that debate or that back and forth like I promised between the two books. But I did get these other books because I really wanted, as you guys know, I have JLA Volume 1. So I wanted to make sure I at least got the rest of the Grant Morrison run. Yes, I said Grant Morrison, scary enough. So I went out and I got Volume 2 with Superman when he was Blue Energy. Volume 3, I believe I started collecting single issues but then stopped in Volume 3. Volume 4, I did not buy any of the single issues here. And in Volume 4, I believe Mark Waid started to take over as the writer for JLA, because I did also get Volume 5, which is written directly from Mark Waid. There is no Grant Morrison in this book, so Volume 5 kind of moved into Mark Waid completely. Right after Volume 5, I started buying JLA in single issues. I did buy up until the original JLA, Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman left, and it was taken over basically by the Teen Titans. They basically moved up, so that's when I dropped JLA again. So from here, from this volume on, I have the single issue somewhere in the attic. Maybe one day I'll find it. Crown jewel of all of the trade paperbacks, though, has to go to Chew, the Smorgasbord Edition Volume 1. This is a slipcase book, and it comes with the first 20 issues in oversized blown-up book form. The first 20 issues of Chew. For those of you that don't know, Mike Spiderslayer got me really heavily interested and into Chew a little while back, about a year or so back, and I've been really wanting to catch up on the series. So the Smorgasbord Edition is the first 20 issues. I believe I need 2 hardcovers and a soft cover, and I'm officially caught up. I started buying the physical copies with issue 50. There's only 10 more issues until Chew is done. As you guys know, I did do that with Lock and Key. I got like the first 5 hardcovers, and then I finished off the last story arc, or the last 2 story arcs in single issue format. So I'm really glad I got my hands on this. I love oversized books, and I love when they're like collector's editions like this. It's just awesome. So I'm really happy with this book. This is definitely the crown jewel of the books. Ironically, today I went shopping and I saw this and I had to grab it because it really looked interesting. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, Return to New York. It has several episodes on it. You got Vision Quest, Return to New York, Serpent Hunt, The Pig and the Rhino, which is Bebop and Rocksteady, Battle for New York, which is a 2-part episode, Casey Jones versus the Underworld. I had to get these. I mean, when I saw Return to New York, it reminded me of the comic book, and looks really awesome, so I might check it out. I'm way behind on the TMNT Nickelodeon series. Hopefully I'll either catch up through DVDs or through TV. Alright, next I'm going to have Mike help me. We're starting over here with those. I did go off. Now, you guys know how I felt about Man of Steel, so it's no surprise that I'm kind of still iffy on that, but I did, however, really enjoy the posters I saw that Cat got, which were the promos from IMAX. So I went off and I actually got the Batman promo for Dawn of Justice, and I also got the Superman promo poster from Dawn of Justice. So I got both of them. I decided why not. They were really cheap, actually. I was very surprised, and then I realized why they were really cheap, because this past week on Midtown, the posters actually went on, viral sale, like everywhere. They're not just from IMAX. Next, we've got some really cool stuff. Speaking of the Turtles, I found out that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon line actually made a original comic book version of all 4 Turtles. So here's Donatello and Leonardo. They've got the red, all of them have the red bandanas. This is, like I said, the comic book format version. And here's Raphael and Michelangelo. I really like them. The only thing that I don't like is if they do not have their weapons, you cannot tell them apart unless you memorize their facial expressions. Each one has a different facial expression. But really, there's no way to tell between all the other turtles, except Leonardo, who has his, I thought he had sheaths. I guess not. Okay. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. He has no sheaths, so you can't tell the difference between the 4 turtles. No, those. Also, we found out recently that Jaws, for those of you that don't know, Funko, I'm a huge fan of the Funko line. So Funko has a line called the Reaction line, and recently Jaws joined the Reaction line, so I had to get my hands on the Jaws shark. I really love the shark from the Jaws. I love Jaws, period. The first 2 movies I feel were the best movies ever. So we got Jaws, but then we found out that there's a convention exclusive, so we actually ended up finding this at Toys R Us. This is the, I believe it's the Funko 2015 Summer Convention exclusive. This one comes with an exclusive, Quint figure, as well as a bloody Jaws, and Quint is also bloody, so I had to get both of those. Alright, next we're going into the others, yes. Just give me 2 at a time. We'll go from there. I also found out that NECA, you can slide those actually under here, they can be hidden. Okay. NECA started a line of turtle figures, so I ended up finding out that after getting the red bandanas, there's 2 lines. You can either get the turtles with the colored bandanas, or they're completely original format with the red bandanas. I figured since I bought the red bandanas from the Nickelodeon line, I went out and got the turtle figures from the NECA line with the colored bandanas. So this one is Leo and Donatello. And then there's also Michelangelo and Raphael. I really like the boxes or the containers they came in. My one complaint though is our delivery man decided to accordion the box. So while the figure for Leonardo is in complete perfect shape, as you can see in the back, it didn't make it like Leonardo. So these will probably be out of package ASAP, especially Leonardo. Alright. Speaking of NECA, we did get a few other things from NECA. When we went to Toys R Us to pick up this Jaws, I found out that NECA also had a 2015 convention exclusive Terminator. This is the exclusive glow-in-the-dark Terminator, so you stick it to the light long enough and then some of the pieces on the Terminator glow, so I really like that. And then also I got this figure, which is based off of the gaming line, which is the Batman, Michael Keaton gaming Batman. I'm not going to distinguish what Mike, what Cindy, and what I bought. I'm just going to show it all off as the same haul. Now, for those of you that didn't know, recently in one of the blind boxes, I'm trying to remember which one, Loot Crate, there was a Q-Pop, which again is from Funko, a Q-Pop of Batman. And I found out in the back, or in the advertisement, that there's also a Superman Q-Pop. So, I got myself a Superman Q-Pop. Because it's awesome, it's Superman, and it definitely looks like it's something that I wanted to have in my life. Now, Marvel Legends. I've been so far behind, I decided to just grab the ones that I really wanted the most. So I got myself a Spider-Girl. This one I actually bumped into in the what do you call it, in the store recently. I can't remember. Anaya, I believe this one is. But it's the Skylight Sirens. I saw her in Walgreens, so I decided to grab her for this haul video. For those of you that don't know, the past 100 videos, the first one, number 100, we ended up getting Spidey 2099 as a small figure. 200, we got a bigger figure. Finally, for 300, we got the Marvel Legends Spidey 2099. So I'm really happy we got that. And then finally, Mike grabbed this one. We got Daredevil from the Marvel Legends line. It's one of the more popular figures from the Hobgoblin line. Now, also, speaking of Chew, I found out that Skeleton Crew actually made some exclusives for Chew. So I went out and I bought this Sushi Uno or Sushi Ono plushie Chog. I got the green, I got the blue one. There was also a pink one. I decided just to get the blue one. I'll put that Chog there. This is the background. And then I also got the plastic limited edition harder plastic version of the Chog. So this one is quite different from this Chog. You can see this one's a more rare hard plastic Chog. So 2 Chogs for the price of 1. This one is a limited edition. I believe it comes with a little exclusive replica. It is number 416 of 1,000, so there's only 1,000 of these green Chogs out there. Now, you guys know me. I love getting exclusives from San Diego each and every year. I actually found 2 exclusives. While I was shopping for these Chogs, I also found out that Boston Con, which is going on this month, has an exclusive. Skeleton Crew is doing an exclusive American flag Chog. So I ended up grabbing that. It's limited to, I think, about 350 pieces. Yes, this is 315 of 350. So 3 Chogs for the price of 1. And you guys know I'm always on top of San Diego Comic-Con collectibles. So this year, I ended up getting from Matty Collector, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Speaking of Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice, this is Batman with the fart-sounding white box. I ended up getting the exclusive Batman and Superman 2-pack with the wonderful box that has sound special effects. I I probably won't be reviewing these figures. The box is just gorgeous. Like Doomsday, I'm just going to leave this one in package. It's just too beautiful to touch. Also, those of you know I love Transformers. This was half a gift. I ended up going out and getting the Combiner Wars Devastator, which this is, for those of you that don't know, this pays homage to my childhood. Devastator was the only Combiner toy I had as a kid as far as Transformers. I had Optimus Prime, I had a few other solo Transformers, but the Constructabots were the only ones I had that were Combiners, and I had the full set. So when I heard that this was going on sale to promote the Combiner Wars / toy line, I found a way to get it here. Let me actually turn it around this way so at least you guys can see Devastator. And finally, for years I've wanted something that was connected to the original Superman movie. I've wanted Christopher Reeves in some shape or form as Superman. NECA provided me with the perfect piece, and this piece will definitely be in the background of the comic reviews if they continue. And that is this beauty over here. This is a 16-inch Superman based off the Superman movie. This is Christopher Reeves. It's gorgeous. It's huge. Video and pictures and reviews do not do this figure justice. I have to be honest with you guys. This figure in person is it blew my mind when I opened the box and I saw this. It would blow any collector's mind, especially if you are a fan of Christopher Reeves Superman. This figure is a must-have. If you're a Reeves fan, if you're a Superman fan, I definitely recommend it. There is also a Henry Cavill Superman in this size, in both the original colors and black and silver. I wanted to get the black and silver, but I decided one big figure was more than enough. So, this was it. Just got this one. So that, my friends, is the Mega Haul. All the stuff that we got over the past couple of months on especially 300. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Mega Haul. Look forward to a lot of this to be reviewed, whether it be on Comic Frontline or on here. Mostly it's going to be Comic Frontline, and you'll be seeing a lot of these toys on Hauler Toys at some point, given, you know, over the course of a couple of episodes, because there's a lot of different stuff here. The only thing that probably will not get reviewed and stay in package is the Superman Batman. Absolutely, I can guarantee you 100% I'm not taking these guys out of their awesome packaging, because the packaging is the selling point for this. And the convention exclusive Jaws. Those are the only ones that will probably remain in package. Everything else is probably going out of package as soon as the video is over with. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this Mega Haul. This was a lot of fun collecting for. And it was a lot of fun, but it took away from a lot of extras. I'll be honest with you. These extras would have been in the past 7 or 8 or maybe even 10 comic book hauls that I've done, weekly comic book hauls. But I held off on extras, especially just to give you guys a really huge Mega Haul instead. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed buying and showing these guys off, and I will enjoy reviewing them as well. So until next time, everybody, take care. Stay tuned. A lot more announcements coming you guys' way. And the 300 comic review is mere posts away. So I'll see you guys there, and I hope you guys are enjoying as much as we are.